fan when they kept missing
record.
those foul shots.
And now it's recording the game.
Shy away from
So,
wanting to even go to the line.
hi everyone!
And the Clippers starting five.
You'll be
Paul
on
and Crawford
YouTube.
pair up at the 1 and 2.
You'll be on YouTube.
Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Pierce in at the small forward. Completely new group on the floor. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Smith checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And Stevenson comes in for Pierce. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Rivers in for Paul.
That's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
Talking about Eric Bledsoe's contract, many insiders felt like it was too much for a sporadic talent. We knew that he was the good backup in Los Angeles with the Clippers and going to Phoenix in a more prominent role. You know, but he went on to have a dynamic season, proving that, you know, Greg, and you know this position so well, he has the ability to be one of the best league's combo guards, I think.
Are you going to go on YouTube?
I agree. I mean, consistency will tell the tale when it comes to Bledsoe. I mean, the rebounds and assists
Should get a capture card,
were
right?
up last year, but his shooting percentages were down. So is Bledsoe a
You got a good
max
computer
level
too,
player? Only time will tell.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Clippers.
Yeah. The box is sitting right behind you.
No good on the second free throw. Well, what a season for Alex Len last year. Came in looking to find a spot for the team, and he made huge jumps in his game.
And I think it correlated with his minutes going up as well. I mean, he played a lot more minutes, and he's a very complete big guy.
If you
with
go
the added minutes, the production has gone up as
YouTube/VIA407.
expected.
Here is Hawkins, following the score by Josh Smith. Hawkins kicks to Len. Knight wide open. No good. That would have tied it. Clippers leading by 3.
Be up.
Pass to Smith.
Yeah, then up.
Puts up a 3.
Okay.
No
7.
good.
You know what, though? Sometimes
7.
he can be too open.
Like,
I
just
think
a
it
number.
may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
That ties it up. Hawkins has got his first 3 points of the game.
No space between the might load slow because it's kind of still fucked up.
Playing as a team is so crucial. Let's see the NBA's best. The Clippers in second.
You know, when your team has a lot of assists, like these guys do, it basically is a testimony to unselfish play, patience, ball movement, and player movement.
You know, you can expect young big men to improve over time, but I didn't think anyone expected Lynn to jump ahead so fast.
Now, here is Smith. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Stevenson with a clean look. Los Angeles with another miss.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And a wide open look for Freak. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And Los Angeles guys shooting 42% to begin this game. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And Redick is just an unbelievable three-point shooter. It's not just his volume, it's his pinpoint accuracy. By the end of last season, Redick was 40% from behind the arc.
There we go. That's
for his career.
Yeah, hello.
Shooting 2.
Subscribe to me and stuff if you can. You can stream live to it as well.
First free throw is good. And for Redick,
Have
he
you watched the
knew what his
Minion one, the
NBA
Playroom?
career would be like way back in 2005. Clark, I recall him saying, I think I'll be a role player like 80% of the players in the league. I don't expect to be a star. I'll just shoot. I'll be a team player.
Yeah, and he's exactly right. He was highly decorated in college, but every scout knew his strength was shooting the basketball, and JJ knew it as well. He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Redick. He's already got 10 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
And here's Stevenson following the three-pointer by Freak.
Like, I got the volume, everything down packed perfect now. I just need the webcam to run it through the
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own.
capture card
It's no
program.
good.
Oh, straight to you. Have it. I don't want it. You just need points.
Rivers against Len. They double in with Freak.
Huh?
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach.
Yeah, because I got my sound plugged into
They
the
made an
laptop.
effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys, and it's starting to pay off.
So that when
Another
I
thing they've
talk,
been able to really
my
get
mic
going
and
so
that
far
goes to the
tonight has
recording.
been the 3-ball, the long-range shooting.
The Suns making a switch here. Booker's checked in. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Go sign in up the top. Yeah. Create a countdown. Yeah, there we go. You got to create a Gmail. Do you have a Gmail for your phone? Yeah, you have a Gmail. Yeah, use that. Oh. Create one.
Clippers trail by 14. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Pierce out there with Lance Stevenson, and it's Griffin.
This is actually creating your
Now
email.
here's Stevenson. He's coming off a 10-point game
Yeah,
against
so you
Memphis.
can-
Griffin's shot is good.
Yeah, that's asking a lot.
Yeah,
from
no,
that
this
defender.
is one you
Yeah, it
create
certainly is.
yourself.
I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well,
I
Kev,
know.
Freak in the last matchup against the Kings played some outstanding
Huh?
basketball. He ended with 14
No, it's
points
just,
and did his work from a pair
I don't
of
think
lines,
we're gonna make
hitting
the
from both
finals, so-
beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. It was exactly what they needed in a critical game for the team.
Your current,
Doris,
what's your
thank
email
you.
address?
Guys,
That
you know,
do
he
you have a
made
Hotmail
play
account?
after play in
Yeah,
that
put
game.
that in.
Let's see if he can keep it.
Yeah, no, it's right. You
going
can have it on
tonight.
too.
I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing
shouldn't
that
have to.
performance.
Chandler with the screen on Crawford. Here's Hawkins. And a great assist by Bledsoe as
Yep,
that one goes in.
Yeah.
And it's 8
That's
points
what
for
I
Freak.
meant to
Clippers
say.
trail by 14.
I'm typing.
And really, the last few seasons,
You can have
the
a lot of
Clippers have
different
been
names.
one
Not
of the
there's
most
set names.
consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
Greg, as you said about the Clippers, the days of finishing near the bottom every year are over. Clark, a lot of that is Doc Rivers.
Exactly. Since 2012, Kevin, they have had the 3rd best record in the NBA. A lot of loyal fans stuck it out with the team during the dark days, and now they're reaping the fruit.
Make it
Alex
password
Len's check
you'll
in for the
remember.
Suns. And guys, Blake Griffin has got to be one of the more humble stars in the league. You rarely hear about off-court issues and interviews. He's engaging and comes off kind of as a regular guy.
That's the way it appears to me, Kevin. The young man has his head screwed on pretty tight and both feet on the ground. He started out as a class act, and he stayed on.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And talking about
Yeah.
Blake Griffin, one of the more well-liked players in our league, but also one of the most teed-up players, top 5 in the league for the past 4 seasons. He's been ejected from several games as well.
Here's Paul.
Fuck you.
After
Oh, not
Bledsoe
today.
scored. Fires the 3. They get it back.
I'll tell you what, he'll get some of those hustle points if he keeps boxing out like that.
Like, see how I got V up Orko? Yeah, that's my name. I'll put in.
The dish to Freak. To the
Yeah, pretty
inside.
much.
Stolen by Pierce.
Yeah.
And now Stevenson running the
Oh, get out of town, bubble! Oh, blocked you, but it didn't count.
The opening to create a turnover so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their
Yeah.
ability to steal that
Yeah.
ball away.
I don't know. Just so
and
my
John
YouTube
Stockton, the
name
only
be that.
player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton.
No,
and
actually,
his
I
passing,
changed it.
remember, but if you
I think
ask the
later on you
players,
can change it.
he's played up against
We'll put it
they'll
at
tell you
Zach,
it's his
just Tyron
defense
Hawkins for now,
that
then you
was
can
just as sharp.
edit it.
And, you know, getting back to Griffin, it's hard to stay grounded in this league. All the money, endorsements, ad campaigns, commercials, and so forth, that stuff can take you off track. But I think he's going to be grounded and maintain his focus going forward.
Now here's Bledsoe. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Good.
I like the way they've picked it up here offensively in the second.
Yeah, up above 50% in terms of field goal percentage. They're on a roll.
And it's Paul penetrating. Stevenson inside the three-point line.
What? Your
Stevenson
email?
missing again.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet.
I don't know. I can't really
gone in
pause
their
it
favor. To climb
too
back,
much.
they've got to put forth more effort.
Here's Paul after the
Yeah,
mid
that's
shot from
fine.
Tyson
Really
Chandler. The 17-footer. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 11 points.
He's done a nice
Wouldn't
job.
your
a
other
great
one be
job,
Shadow
actually,
Mario or
finding
something?
efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
And now a quick look at some very potent men in the middle lately. Highest scoring big men in the past 10 games. Blake Griffin is second.
That's as scary a collection of big men as you want to see. I mean, game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
Yet, no matter how much attention they're getting, they're still going to get their points. I mean, opponents just have to keep fresh legs out there and try to limit the damage and make them work for whatever points they do get.
Now here's Griffin. His last outing, he had 18 points. That's good.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Here's Hawkins.
Put
Phoenix,
Michael's
no good
email
that
address
time
down
either.
there then
Clippers trail by 18.
for his YouTube account.
Jordan kicks to Stevenson. Shoots. That shot by Griffin, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter.
And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball operations, really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
Yeah, and do you know your password? What that would be?
Jordan following the basket by Freak. Paul with the ball. Out evented by Freak. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Would it be
9
Shadow
points
or
for
whatever?
Blake Griffin.
Shots are just flowing for him right now.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
I'm setting this up to
Get into them on the
Put my email account in. I got it on my
rotate
link
over
synced to
and
my
make your
phone,
presence felt.
so they come through and I just put it comes up.
Suns have performed over the last few weeks. First in shooting percentage, second in fast break points. And they've also been extremely skilled in the art of the putback, second chance points. I mean, they're ranked number 2 in that particular category.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
And that one's good.
They are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Hawkins against Rivers
Yeah, maybe.
for 3. Can't hit. So Phoenix will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And what a heck of a performance for them, particularly offensively. I mean, there were stretches of that game where everything seemed to be falling.
Ball movement was superb, majestic, and they got good shots and they made them. So it wasn't a surprise, but the ball movement was the key.
Here's Smith following the score by Phoenix. Kicks it to Rivers. 6 to shoot. Right side, Jordan. No one near Smith as he lets it go. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
The shot by Hawkins, no good. Clippers trail by 20. The pass to Reddick. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Hawkins with it. A 14-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.